Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motskis, and today's our Sunday box opening.
Good morning.
Hi!
So we have to start with, if you are new here, new to our channel, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 26 years. We have an online shop at fabricpatch.net. We have a retreat village with multiple options. We do quilting cruises, and we do lots of YouTube stuff. If you look through our channel, we do tutorials, blocks of the month, classes, live things. We even have a book club. And then we do a Fabri chat, which is just coffee with friends on Wednesday mornings. That's a lot of fun. And we do these box openings. And so if this is your first time here, eventually we're going to open some boxes. These are the brand new boxes that have just come into our shop, and you get to see the newest things and have your opportunity to buy them. We do that twice a week, Sundays at 12:30 and Wednesdays at 5. Yes. So anyway, but the other thing too, if you're new here, we are super chatty. Yeah. So we talk a lot, we visit a lot. We know that of the thousands of people that watch us, for the 25 orders, we know that you guys are here hanging out and just to find out what's new, and maybe you're not shopping, and we think that's okay. Yeah, I like that. People oftentimes will send little apologies. I do watch a lot, but I'm sorry I don't order very much. It's like, that's okay. I like that we're friends and just hanging out, and you're keeping abreast of what is new in the industry, which is really, really good. So, but hey, if you find something you want, we are happy to get it out to you. We do a $9 flat fee shipping, and we get it out pretty much same day. But we also like to always say that we really want you to support your local shops. That is super important. As a mom and pop or mom and daughter business, we really rely on our local customers. Yes. And so it's important that you do that. And it's nice for you to have them there in case you have quilting questions, math questions. If you need a little help with something, it's nice to have those experts available locally. So we hope that you, if you see something nice here, go check out first.
Use us as a commercial.
Shop. Yes.
For your local
shop. And if they don't have it, we're your people.
Yes.
If they're not close enough, we're your people. Anyway, all of that aside. All right. We have a couple of things that we want to start with. I have some fun announcements and a little PSA. So for our public service announcement, we just think that this is kind of critical, and it's just important. I think we want to make sure that the word kind of gets out there. So I want to talk to you for just a minute about the Glow rulers. These are Carolina Moore's rulers. Super brilliant, I have to say. We were super excited about them. What they do is they light up. And so, at first you might think that that doesn't matter, but it really does. You can see the lines really, really well if you have some vision issues. They charge, they come left-handed or right-handed, they light up so you can see your lines really, really well. There is a defect and a recall. What it is the 12.5 by 12.5 rulers. We're going to put a picture in here for you so you can see it. There is a drift. So they start out right, and the 12.5 by 12.5 is fine, but up in the upper far corner, you'll see there in the picture that it comes in about 1/4 of an inch. So your ruler, if you're using that to square things up, it is not accurate. And so there's a recall on the 12.5 by 12.5 and also on the 6.5 by 24. If you have purchased your rulers from us, we have already refunded you. And we've been in contact with you. You already know all of this. We've been in contact with you now for a couple of days. You've already received your refund and everything is fine. Those of you that have the ruler, you need to go to your local store and or wherever you bought it, because then what's supposed to happen, I don't know. I'm a little muddy on what's supposed to happen, because technically we're supposed to receive the rulers and send them back, but I don't know, that seems like it cost us $20 to ship the rulers. It's going to cost you $20 to ship them back. So we're kind of holding off on that part. But anyway, the most important thing that I want to say is that if you have that ruler and you didn't get it from us, or you know of a friend who has it, or somebody in the guild has it, make sure they have this information. And the reason that we're doing it as a PSA is that I don't believe that the information is out there correctly. It is not on Carolina's website anywhere. I don't have access to her Facebook page. I kind of looked, but it's private and she only has 2,300 followers and she's sold more than 2,300 rulers. So I don't know about all of that. And however she's handling it, I think she's working on it. It's a massive issue. But anyway, I just want to make sure that if you know of anybody who has that 12.5 by 12.5 or 6.5 by 24, make sure they are not using it. It will not be accurate. And have them take it back to where they bought it, and they are entitled to a full refund because the manufacturer, I think, is going to make Carolina whole. So anyway, that's our whole thing, is just to make sure that everyone knows that it is a inaccurate ruler.
Your lines are drifting.
Your lines are not good.
So
and we want to
that
make sure that
means-
everyone knows.
Yes. And that means your 6.5 inch square, your 6.5 by 6.5 righty or lefty,
These are okay.
totally fine.
These are okay.
No issues.
Yeah, no issues there. So anyway, if you have questions, I would probably contact her. I mean, we could help you, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, our people who bought them from us, I feel like we're all good.
Yeah.
But don't take it back to just any store, right? Because I had to buy these and then I sold them to somebody. And then when I get them back, I'll get my refund. So just any old store won't be able to take it from you. But
Right.
anyway, I hope we're all good.
Yeah.
I just think it's super important that everybody know. Don't use those. I can't even imagine the frustration.
Thinking you cut a 2.5 inch strip and it's like, well, why is this not working out? And finding out it's 2.25 or whatever.
There's 3 keys to making sure your quilt block ends out perfect. Cutting accurately,
That's a big one.
pressing accurately, and accurate seam allowance. And if you are not cutting accurately, and how many of us would just assume it was us? Like,
Oh, yeah.
dang it, I cut that wrong.
Over and over. again.
Dang it,
Yeah.
how did I cut that wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop using it. Anyway,
If your local store has questions, or if you're a local store who watches us, contact
Oh,
your
yeah.
distributor. So like we are working alongside EE Shank, who is
Yeah.
our distributor for these rulers.
Yeah.
And they are taking care of us that way. So if you're
Yeah.
at a loss and you're not sure how to go, talk to who your store bought them from. But yeah. Customers, go to your quilt shop.
And-
They'll make it right with you.
and we do have, we contacted Carolina then.
Mm-hmm.
And because if your other question is, can you just get a replacement? What she says is that of her remaining stock, not a single one is accurate.
Yeah.
And so I think the understanding is that every single one that went out that was 12.5 by 12.5 or 6.5 by 24 were wrong. And so, but again, hopefully at some point she's going to put something on her website, something very clear about, what is wrong, what the plan is for reproduction and reproduction. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I think so.
Remanufacturing.
Because it is a fantastic idea.
It's a
It is
fantastic
brilliant.
idea.
She just might need to find a new manufacturer to distribute her fantastic idea.
Yeah.
That's probably.
So anyway,
All right.
PSA.
Good to know.
Good to know. So super, super important.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. You did perfect cutting. Perfect pressing. I am certain of it. And your seam allowance is boom, spot on.
There you go.
So anyway, so that was the bad news for the day. I have some good news. In my hand, I am holding. We're going to do a little guess. We'll see if you guys can guess before Brianna guesses
What you have in
this
your hand.
is in my hand.
Piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper.
It's always a piece of paper.
It is an invoice with shipping information for a. Did I flick something on you?
No, I just think I have hair falling.
It's your hair falling. It's my hair falling out.
It must be you. It's gotta be you.
I'm sorry. It's totally me. 100%. It's changing colors and it's falling out.
Fall is coming.
That's what it is. Nothing to do with my age. Thank goodness, because it's been hot. No. All right. So let's see if you guys know before Brianna knows. So just yell it out. We'll hear you. We'll hear you. Yell it out right at the screen. So I'm holding in my hand an invoice. We want you to guess who it's from for fabric that will be arriving.
It's your boutiques, isn't it? Is it your boutiques? I'm so excited. They're yelling the same thing. I heard it.
I'm just gonna say, if I were, who's the guy? Who's the guy? Who's the game show host?
Who's the guy?
Who's the game show host?
Game show.
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
Is it
Alex.
Any one of
Alex.
choose your favorite game show host. You cannot answer until I get my question out.
Oh, the buzzer. Well, the buzzer. I mean, I would lose it if it's
Steve Harvey.
That's who I
He's
lose.
in a game show. He's a talk show.
No, he plays
He,
family.
Family
Oh,
Feud.
Family
Steve
Feud.
Harvey.
That was a good one.
So
Sorry, ruining the fun over here. Hey, you said they had to guess before I guessed, and
you're right. Well, maybe you're not right.
So when is it supposed to come?
It's supposed to be here on Tuesday. And my only hint to you was going to be that our shipping cost. Okay, let's do this. Since you got it right.
Oh no!
Yes, that's who it was. Our
It's
Hoffman boutiques will be arriving on Tuesday.
Wow, they cut it close to make sure it was here by July. I mean,
the 30th.
skin in their teeth.
I know. So we will again, and we'll
You'll get to
talk
watch
you
me
more about
work
this.
out.
We're still going to go ahead and we're going to do the guess how long it takes, and we'll play that game again. So more news about that on Wednesday and how to get that prize. But so what we'll do instead is how much do you think it cost us to ship it?
Ooh, so Hoffman is located
960 yards.
from Southern California. We're in the center of Washington State. 960 yards. That's probably like 8 boxes. I bet that costs somewhere around $400.
Oh, you are so far off.
So, oh no! I don't know.
$1,600.
No way! Dude, is it coming by like pony?
By limousine.
By limousine. There you go. It'll be toasted
I know.
and everything.
And the only reason I mentioned that, it seems like a grind.
Ouch!
I know, a gross thing to mention. But somebody had said the other day, it's like, gosh, your fabric is getting to be as expensive as the Seattle area. And I thought, all of it is going
All
up.
of it,
And it has
yeah.
nothing to do with metropolitan, nothing to do with anything or supply and demand. It has to do with shipping.
Yeah.
You know, and we didn't raise
Well, I
the
mean-
price of this. This is the same as what we were charging
Yeah.
last year when we, so yeah, it's shipping has
Well,
gone
I mean,
way, way, way
Tracy
up.
was just saying like last week that stamps are now almost like 80 cents or something.
80 cents for a stamp.
Just to
crazy.
say, you know, hey, thinking of you,
I
happy
know.
birthday.
For 80
Catch you
cents.
later. I mean, I don't know.
And $4.50 for a card. I'm just gonna say happy birthday, give you a hug. Yeah. So anyway, so I was super excited. People keep asking, when is the petite coming? It
I'm
is
so
coming.
excited.
And plus, we will have. We're going to do kind of a special little thing because we'll show you how long it will do the fun cutting thing again, and the guessing thing, and the prize again. And then also, we're going to have some ideas for you of what to do with this fabric. So we've been thinking about that and working on that, and we'll be ready for you with that. So more news about this on Wednesday. Join us. We'll talk about it at FabriChat. And we'll also talk about it at Wednesday box opening. But more than likely, your boutiques will be heading out to you on We'll have to cut it on Wednesday.
Yeah. So you might get it by the weekend.
You'll get it by the weekend. Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways. All right.
Exciting news.
Super exciting news. Super
I'm
exciting
I can't wait
news.
to see it.
Yes. And then the other thing is somebody, a viewer said, what is the fabric third down on your left? So I'm not sure if you mean our left or your left.
Third
So I know. So I was looking to see what you were, I'm thinking if this is what you're talking about, this thing is a bag. This is the mini Mary Poppins bag. So it comes with stays in the pattern, or you can get just the stays. And so this is the Mary Poppins bag. This fabric is a Kaffe faucet fabric. We probably don't have this in stock.
I know. I don't even know if it's available. It's his trumpets, which is like it's a trumpet flower. I don't know if they still print it or not. But it is Kaffe. So if you really like this size, the color, the whatever, you're looking for Kaffe. And this is
Maybe
him.
not in.
Maybe Philip
pink.
Jacobs you can also find in this fun stuff. But yeah.
And inside more Kaffe. Yeah,
Bright and fun.
it's pretty fun. So I'm assuming this is the one that you mean. But yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then, or if you meant this, This is a little mini, the 10 Sisters grid that we do.
That's the 1/2 inch finished.
Yeah. And this is one panel if you were going to do,
I
but
think it's a 1/2 panel.
oh, that's right. On the mini one, there's 2 of
It's
the
pretty
9
big.
by 13s on one panel. So you can make 2. So you can make a mug rug out of it.
cute.
It makes this.
A little crazy. That's as
Very fun.
I don't do miniature quilts, but I did those, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, those are fun. Or if you meant this, if it was your left, I don't know, and maybe it flips.
I have no idea.
I don't know. If you meant this is a pillow. This is Laura Estes' fun little ruching pillow. The pattern looks just like this,
Yeah.
and this pattern has the tool in it to make this. It's a fun little ruching thing. It's only like $12,
Yeah.
and you get the pattern and the tool to be able to make this. And it just takes little, 6 3/4 inch circles.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. Maybe 7 1/4. It's been a while, something like that. So anyway, and that fabric, this fabric is long gone,
Yeah, just
but
a
you could probably
metal
find
piece.
something similar. Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully
Answers your questions?
answers your question. I emailed her
Cool.
back and said, I will answer you on box opening because I wasn't quite
I
sure.
don't know.
I couldn't picture it. I tried to watch enough of the video. Go, wait, would you
What
just
did you
scoot
see?
over? What do you see?
Will you move?
I know. I can't see behind you. And you'd think I could just remember what's behind us, but I think we change it out some. So
Yeah.
I didn't know. All right. Was that it for my, oh, and then I should also, everybody is loving the Maisie cam. And so they like that. So we will have,
Somebody
I
put it
shouldn't
at the
tell
end.
you right now because all you guys are going to go, wait, what? And fast forward to the end. That's what Pa and I do.
Yeah.
Is we,
Go to the end.
we go to the end to watch Maisie. But we'll have some footage from the zoo for you so that you can laugh at Maisie. I've had so many husbands say, yeah, you guys are really funny, but I really like Maisie.
With that baby.
She's supposed to call me when Maisie's on so I can come out and watch. So it is kind of fun. And so anyway, so we'll have something fun for you for Maisie at the end.
Awesome.
And then also today is Sunday, July 28th. It is our 40th wedding anniversary today.
Oh.
So we have filmed this, of course, before. So as you are watching this, we're going to the casino.
Oh, of course. So,
That's where all the old people are.
is that what you just said? Yeah, I did.
She doesn't know her audience.
I know. Sorry. Love y'all.
I know.
I enjoy going to the casino.
You
I just
know-
don't have money to give away. That's my problem.
We're
I
gonna
got
win
diapers.
money.
Do
We're
it.
winning. We're adding.
So-
to-
My favorite casino to go to, like we've been to Vegas and we've been to a couple casinos and everything, but our favorite one is Yakima Toppenish, Legends Casino. It's so great. A beautiful hotel. It is a dry casino, so there is no alcohol anywhere on the premise. You're not even allowed to bring it into your rooms. But they still do have pops and drinks and juices and also, and it's so much fun. When Robert and I, we went for our anniversary, I don't know which one. But we went and it was really fun because they actually like taught us how to play. It wasn't a casino that I felt like, oh, I'm here to take your money and you're going to give it to me. They really gave us tips like, hey, before we start, you should do this, this, and this, and let's just see this is what you're, going for. And we really liked playing craps. That's what we like to play. But yeah, Toppenish, we had a lot of fun. And we felt like we learned some, we won money, and yeah, it was our best
fun.
experience.
Huh.
Vegas is always fun, but it's just Vegas.
Vegas is so dirty.
You go there for different reasons.
The street performers. I
Yeah.
always feel like I have to look away. It's like,
Italicized and snub.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got in there? It looks like it's all white.
It is, but there's some gold.
It's a Moda box.
Some motorbox. There's some shimmery going on that one. Oh, it's called Shimmer. By Zen Chic. Some bubbles.
Oh, fun.
This is pretty. I have a couple boxes, I think, of this.
Okay.
It's kind of nice. All neutrals, though.
Nothing
So
wrong with
far.
that.
Yeah.
You call it low volume
Low
quilting.
volume. I like it. All right. I'm going to get the other box open, some plastic off, and then we'll show it to you.
We'll be right back. All right, this is fantastic. I, of course, love low volume quilts anyway. I love the look of that. Even when I'm doing a quilt that is maybe a bunch of other colors, and it says 4 yards of background. I like to mix my backgrounds.
Me too.
I love that look. I think it's just creates a whole nother texture to it. I really, really like that. So something like this, I think is fun. A quick little question though. You don't think that we ordered pre-cuts?
Well, you know, I would think that we would have,
I would
but
have thought so
I
too.
feel like the last couple orders have been
Weird.
the pre-cut warehouse is either ahead of the game or behind the game. They're not for a while there. They're super consistent, and we were getting our yardage with our pre-cut. So maybe they'll be coming later. Because I think we would, knowing we
totally.
are mixed matched queens over here.
I know. I
we
love
need it
this.
in strips and fiber
I
squares
need a
for
jelly
sure.
roll of this. So
Yeah.
So this is super fun. So if you are not a low volume girl, and not sure how you would use this, there's lots of other options with this. I think that it's interesting enough. Some of these pieces could be like even a primary focus piece. But
Oh, absolutely.
and is it Zen Chic?
Yes.
And so I want to show you one thing really quick. And we'll show you this up close again, but if you can see this, so this is a cream with a white on cream, and then there is that gold is a metallic gold. And then there's a couple of different grays and a black. It's absolutely beautiful. Really, really stunning. And the different fabrics have a different degree, a different amount of gold, different amount of stuff.
Yeah.
We want to show you these panels because we happen to have a few of these left. So we want to show you, these are Zen Chic panels.
And I think this was from her ink collection, if that sounds right.
I think it might be.
I don't know. I will put it all together in with Shimmer, this new collection we're going to see, so you don't have to go hunt around for it.
This is made out of, this is their canvas, and their canvas is, it's not canvas, that's not what
It's linen and
they
cotton.
call it. It's 15% linen, 85% cotton. And it's a heavier weight. I 100% mix this with flannel cotton.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You totally won't know. It washes soft. It's just a little heavier. The reason that they make some pieces a little bit heavier is because they don't know if you want to turn it into pillows or tote bags. And if you were thinking, gosh, I sure wish this was heavier. So because if it's heavier, that's nice. And it doesn't matter in a quilt. So anyway, it's super, super cute. It is cream. We're going to show you up close what that looks like. But this is adorable.
The gold is metallic, so it really does match. And knowing it's Zen Chic to Zen Chic, the same designer played the
Same
part.
idea.
Yeah.
So the panel says life is better with friends.
You decide, happier, smiling.
I love that.
Create your own sunshine. Always be kind. Do more of what makes you happy.
And then
And-
finally,
Good food equals good mood.
Yeah. and the size of this is 24 wide. So
Mhm.
you can kind of see the size of the blocks, and it's 42 long.
Yeah.
So this is version 1. And then this one is the other one. So a little bit similar in terms of smile. I just love that. Don't worry, be happy with a donut.
Mhm.
I love this.
Yes,
Unplugged. That would be
unplugged.
perfect for a pillow on somebody's bed. Be the rainbow in someone's cloud. This is my favorite one.
I am not lazy. I am not lazy. I am on energy saving mode. That's great.
love
I've been
that.
telling Robert I'm just in. If he's like, well, what are you doing? Enjoying my mortgage,
That's right.
hanging out. I bought this couch here, this roof on top of my head, just enjoying it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Okay,
Okay, so
let me go
we're going
around.
to show you up close what these look like, because you'll see. First, we'll let Brianna kind of pan across a little bit, and then we'll pause in the middle. So you can kind of see that there are parchment-y, some almost kind of bright white, almost kind of taupe. So there's a couple of different varying background shades here that you see. And so I'm going to put this kind of right here and show you that you can see that that is a cream. So you can see that on something like that, you would never know that this wasn't absolutely part of this, because it's got this black, it's got this gold. This is a gold metallic. But then let me show you on some of the cream kind of stuff.
Okay, so you can kind of tell. I don't know if I can show it to you.
It's not the same, but I'll tell you, look at this. These are not the same.
Right, and I feel like this is dark, medium,
light.
Yeah.
Like it totally matches correctly.
It totally matches. I would
but
totally
this
put it
doesn't,
together.
This isn't a perfect match, and this
No.
isn't a perfect match.
No, which makes it right because these don't match.
Yeah, absolutely.
These don't match. This is
totally
even
get it.
another color. Can you pan all the way over to here?
Mhm.
This is another color altogether. So all of these backgrounds right here are all different. And so to throw in something with a different background, 100% okay. Do it.
Do it.
Totally do it. Totally do it. So this is not for the matchy-matchy, but probably none of this line is for the matchy-matchy.
Be brave.
Be brave. Do it. Yeah. So anyway, I love this. So anyway, so we thought we would show you that because we happen to have a few of those panels left, which is kind of fun. All right. So we'll show you the rest of the fabric up close. This was the one that I was holding up, but if you just want to see it up close, and you can see that that background is kind of more of a parchment. And then there's a white, 3 grays, a black, and that gold is a metallic gold. Really, really well done. The metallic gold, they do that so well now. You can't feel it. You don't see it. It doesn't wash off. It doesn't wipe off. And this is that same print, but it's on a kind of an ivory background, and there's no black. This one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. It's parchment, and there's tiny, tiny little white specks and some little gray specks in there. I don't know if it's going to come out quite, kind of. Love this one. This one is an ivory background, and Yeah, I
I
it's
think
got,
that print is just
oh, I love the black swirls, and there's a little bit of metallic gold in here. Just really classy, done really, really well. This is the exact same print, but it's just white, and then it's a gold color and gold metallic. Beautiful. And if you did this, if you just picked 4 yards of this and you made this your background for whatever you were making, a Jacob Star or anything, it would create the coolest texture because of where you would end up seeing those lines. It would create a whole different vibe. I love doing something kind of unique as a background block. Okay. This one is just white, and then it's got tiny, tiny little circles, and there's circles that are gray, tiny little ones mismatched, random, and then tiny little bits of gold. This one is the same thing on a, I don't know, cream colored, taupe colored background, little black circles, little gold dots. This one, ooh, I can barely see it even close up. Yeah, no. This one is, let me show you. Can you see this?
Oh, yes.
It is this. So this is white on taupe, and this one beneath it is white on white. And even me standing here, it's a little bit hard to see, but kind of cool. And then this one, oh, this was that other texture that I said maybe, I don't know if you could see it or not. So this one has gold, metallic gold fleck, and gray on kind of an ivory. And then this one, love it. Very, what's the spirograph? Oh, that was my favorite thing. I love spirograph. And then the little gold dots. This one is kind of fun. These are just, this is sort of typical Zen chic, isn't it? It's little plus signs, which is kind of fun. So it's white on taupe. And then there's another one that is black and gold on white.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, really cute. And then a, what is it, Nautilus? No, not Nautilus. What do they call it? Spudnik.
Yeah.
And
That would
so
be great if you want to add a little
Yeah.
something, even for your Christmas. I feel like
Christmas.
she snuck in there pretty cool. Just something
Yeah.
that, will become a staple in your
Yeah.
stash.
Yeah, I love this. Or I would put it like with like some night sky stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
And then here is another, I'll move this down so you can see it, another spirography one. And the difference with these two is you can see this one
background.
is on cream and this one is on white.
I think it's cool.
I love
I
it.
I think
Yeah.
it's super neat.
I love it.
I am excited for pre-cuts to arrive whenever they decide to.
I know,
show
and it
up.
won't matter. Yeah, this could be gone, but you can put it with other stuff, and
Yeah.
it's just a nice. Yeah, I like Zen Chic. I think they do a nice job with modern stuff. So,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna move this, and we're gonna get some more boxes.
Okay, while I was opening for
Other Moda.
Shimmer,
You found a different Moda.
This, folks. I should have just taken the plastic off.
We should. Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Okay, I'm gonna just annoy you guys. You haven't heard it in a while, so
You haven't heard it in a while, but now we're gonna let you see why people don't like it. There is something called ASMR where people like to hear the little
it
the
drives
noises.
me bonkers.
I do not like it.
I don't like it.
kids at home.
That's
Do you like ASMR?
I don't
Tracy's
know,
behind us.
fabric.
Oh, yeah, fabric. Oh, you're looking at the fabric. Sorry. But you know what's funny? What I find that I don't like background noise. If somebody has left the bathroom fan on, I don't care what was going on in there. I'm gonna go turn that off. I don't want to listen to that.
Oh,
I don't like
yeah.
to listen to the kitchen fan when
Yep.
Pa has burned something. I don't. Okay, that doesn't ever happen. I burn stuff.
Yeah, there's one of our lights.
Firemen? Oh, I thought you were gonna tell a different story.
No,
The firemen that used to come to our house all the time and
Mom, Megan. Yeah,
sorry.
they've started
Making
calling
bacon
before
again?
they come.
Yeah.
Hey, is Cindy Bacon? Is she cooking breakfast? Yeah, we're good here. They stopped coming.
I had to do that because I'll tell you, if you don't know this story,
Yeah, let's start from the
we
beginning.
talk
You made
about
me
okay, yeah.
laugh.
So and so those of you guys that are new here, we talk about Pa all the time. And Pa, everybody makes fun of us that we call him Pa, but it's my husband, her dad. The kids have just always called him Pa. So, you know, he's 61 years old. He doesn't, maybe he looks like a Pa now, but, you know, and he's Papa to the grandkids, but they always call him Pa. So, and some people think that we're being rude to him. He comes to Pa. That's how we know him is
He comes to Pa.
Come, Pa. It's what and I am called Ma
Yeah.
or Mom, or, you know, that's it.
Yep.
Anyway, so he is a kept man. He does not cook. He does not cook. He does not clean. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do his own laundry. If it's not in his drawers, he has no idea where to find a pair of socks. So, and that's okay. That's okay because, I don't take care of my car. I don't have to build anything. I just have to say, I want it to be here. I want it to look like this and I don't want it to fall down. And he's on it. So we have a really good
Trade going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
totally.
perfect for us. But it's funny that what he can cook super, super well is bacon.
Yeah.
Now, he drives me crazy when he cooks the bacon because grease goes everywhere
such
and he has
a
his fingers up everywhere and he has the raw bacon really close to the cooked bacon. So all of those weird things that we know how to manage in our kitchen, he's got raw bacon everywhere. So it kind of drives me crazy. You may not want to eat at our house while he's cooking it. All of us are immune to that. But anyway, he cooks it really, really well.
Yeah.
And so whenever we would have bacon with the kids growing up, and even now,
Yeah.
he cooks it. You cook the bacon, I'll make everything else. When I have to cook the bacon, every
This is a
Single time.
smoke show.
a fire alarm would go off. It's connected to something, and so the fire department knows. We have this whole security system thing that's now, you know, in her house, and the fire department would show up. It didn't matter. We could not call them off. They had to get there at the door, and we would meet them at the door with
bacon.
bacon. Thank you for coming so quickly. Have
Sorry.
you had breakfast?
We're fine.
So yeah, it was a whole big thing
Yeah.
all the time. And then it's kind of funny because then we think about that later that, you know, raising the kids that, you know, different things that we would ask you guys to do. You never did this, but your brothers would. It's like, oh, you know, Jared especially, terrible job doing the dishes.
Oh yeah.
He couldn't get a pan clean to save his life, but he would dry it and put it in the cupboard.
He's good
And
to
so
do
we
dishes.
stopped
Yep.
asking him to do dishes because he couldn't do it right.
We were all gonna
We
die.
stopped asking him to vacuum the rugs because he didn't do that nice. We stopped asking him to do things, and I thought, "Well, you
That
little
was
poop,
brilliant.
so smart, so smart."
Yeah.
And so I have been accused of that. Do you not cook bacon because you want me to make? It's like, hey, if that's easy enough, I'm gonna stop cooking roast. I'm gonna stop making.
burning
I'm gonna start burning everything. But no, that's not what I did. But it is brilliant. It is pretty darn smart.
Pretty
But,
slick.
kids can pull off those smart children.
I
I don't know what you
do
never
it.
thought.
I don't know. I
She
never
was a good
thought of. It was just so bad that I get fired.
Oh, I hope I did that right. Don't even start that down here.
There's always. I try to get fired all the time, guys. It's just he
Am I
does
fired?
it.
No.
Dang it. What if I have another baby? Nope. Still expecting you.
See you Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. If you fast forward, stop now.
Here's the fabric.
Here's the fabric. So what I wonder is that
Okay, so this is
we-
called Three Sisters Favorites Collages.
Oh, that's
So-
what it is. So that's why we didn't get like
Which
20
makes sense because I recognize some of these.
All of these.
And it makes sense that they took the Three Sisters does it best for collages and they got them reprinted.
Beautiful stuff.
Cool.
And even Tracy from behind the scenes, if you didn't hear, oh, I recognize that. This
Googling.
is beautiful stuff. It will go with a multitude, probably most of the Three Sisters stuff that we have, some
Yeah.
of the background stuff, and probably a lot of the art gallery stuff. And as usual, if you order and you say, I'm going to do a 3-yard quilt and I want 2 yards of these 3 fabrics, put in what you think, and then just put in your notes, say, hey, will you just double check that for us?
We
and
can
make sure that
color
that's
match for you.
We like to do that. We even call, who was it we called the other day?
Yeah.
Kathy. We called because she ordered 3 fabrics and it's like, oh, do
One
you
was a big
think
enough chunk that it could have
she
been
thinks that
background.
this matches that, so we called her.
No,
She
she's
says,
just
no, something else.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We just all up in your business because we want you to be happy
yeah,
with your orders.
and not wish. Oh, I wish you would have called me because I didn't. You know.
What makes you think that this blue looks like that blue? Yeah. So anyway,
this is
so
a
let's
first
show this one. Oh my gosh, I love
This one is beautiful.
This
So
is so
this
beautiful. I'll put
one
my hand so you can kind of see the size.
would absolutely go with the Three Sisters Christmas that we just got, like Christmas Carol or something. Still pre-gets to that one. So what I'll do is I'm going to put these 5 in their own category,
Yeah.
but then I'm going to put accompanying collection. So Christmas Carol is going to come up to the What's New. So if you want coordinates to go with this one, you can. It'll be in both places, but you'll know where we're
It
going.
is beautiful. And if you're wondering what to do with a piece that's that big, something that is a focus. So if you have a pattern, what was that pattern that we just showed on Wednesday?
Oh,
A
yeah.
pattern that features a panel. This is gorgeous enough that you could cut it into a panel, and feature it that way, or something that's a large block. If you haven't yet made our Stash Buster, it's Brianna's pattern.
That's a good one.
It is fantastic. It's one of those really nice ones that really shows off a fabric. And so, because you would cut 12.5-inch blocks of that.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. Timber, there's a bunch of patterns that will really feature something really well for all of these, because all of these are just stunning.
Yes.
Oh, I love this one. I love this one. And all of them, there's poetry on it that you can read. If I had my glasses on, I could tell you what it says, but I can't. But simplicity is the glory of expression. Oh, I love that. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Oh,
It's very pretty.
that is gorgeous. Covered with birds. My favorite.
It is pretty.
Which one are you going to do
And I
next?
think like all of these would really go with.
Oh.
There's a collection, like one of our collection for our causes, would go really good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'll put some things. I'll do some
She'll do some
shopping.
schmoozing.
So then, if you really do want to put some other pieces with it, I love this one.
I love this one.
So I remember we had a whole many of. We got a few bolts when this first. Sorry.
I think we did. We got 3 bolts of this when this first came out because we were doing all of those
Hollywood.
Hollywood quilts, and those Hollywood quilts take 5.5 yards of what your featured kind of background low
you
volume
need
piece
this.
is. And yeah, that meant that per bolt we could get 2 quilts. So we went through this super, super quickly, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely
They reprinted
beautiful.
them.
Me too. I don't think we got enough though. We didn't get any duplicate bolts.
No, it was just singles, just enough to cause a frenzy. Apparently.
That's a problem.
All right, there's
Some
this
people
one.
probably are shopping now. That's be smart. Go right now.
So this one is. So I'm gonna have you hold this one. This
Okay.
one is different from the other one. If you feel like, oh wait, here, I feel like I just saw this one. It is definitely more botanical. The one I'm holding, and the background is far different. More like greenhouse, not aquarium. What is the word I'm thinking of?
Terrarium.
Terrarium, yeah. Big glass,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Gotcha.
Outdoor greenhouse kind of thing. That's what this one's feeling. A lot more
And I
green.
think the coloring is different too.
Yeah. So they're very, I mean, I feel like you needed to see them side by side to know they are totally different.
Different.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think this one, the scale is much larger.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Love that.
Last
This
but
one
not
is very,
I feel like I hadn't seen this one. I mean, I don't remember this one.
This one almost has a Tim Holtz feel to me.
Yeah.
A little bit because
love
it has like green prints. What's the
Blueprint.
Blueprint.
Wrong primary color. I love it. And in old buildings, and that might be upside down. I don't know. Is that
I
upside
don't know
down?
that it matters. I was thinking that too, but I think they go both ways. I don't
feel
think that it's
Is this
directional.
the building we saw in
Where were we?
in Venice?
Oh no, in Greece. Yeah, I think it is.
Is that the one we saw?
This is in
The one we
was
couldn't
it
go
Venice?
see?
It was
Because they had it
It
closed.
was Venice. Yeah, because they were.
The princess was there or something. We couldn't go in there. It's like, well, I will go in there and I will meet the princess. But they said no. You can't go in there. The royal family's here.
Wow.
But hey,
I think it's supposed to be because look at the clock is right there.
Yeah.
But there should be statues right there.
yeah, super cool. I love it. I think it's super cool.
I love it.
I am super bummed. There's only 15 yards of each, but I'm excited they reprinted it.
We're
'cause
happy for you.
Her collage stuff is really, really good.
Yeah,
It's really good.
beautiful.
So
All right, so it was super
All
fun. All
right.
right, so we're
I'm gonna get these wrapped up and pretty again, and then we'll get another box.
All right. All right.
All right.
Okay, we have a Hoffman box here.
Spoiler
Not
alert.
the
Yeah.
Hoffman box.
Remember?
But
soon.
Hoffman. Some Hoffman.
All right.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I know what these are.
But it'll look good with these.
I know it. It makes sense that these are coming now. These are ones that we
coordinate
ordered
with ours.
that coordinate with ours. What we'll do,
Oh, because
Yes.
we still have our original swatches.
we have our strike offs.
So we're gonna take the plastic off of these, and then we will show you with the strike offs. Also, those of you who might think like, what do you mean the Hoffman fabric? What do you
We'll
mean
show you.
Hoffman fabric reprinted? We will show you what's coming next week. There's still opportunities to pre-order some of it before we cut it up next week, but also to know that you can, have some accompanying pieces if you already have the perfect
Now's the
project.
time to get this. Don't wait until you get your stuff. So we'll get this all opened and then we'll
We'll tell you the game plan.
all right.
Okay. I love it. I love boutiques. I'm a sucker. You
We
guys know,
are.
but
We love batiks. We understand that not everyone likes batiks.
totally.
And that's okay. And I think that
We only judge you a little.
yeah, see, Tracy doesn't understand it. We love batiks. What we love about the batiks are a couple of things. We love that saturated color. We love the it's just
I feel like it's,
I don't want to say unorganized. That's the word that keeps coming
It's
up.
so
but it's not
artsy.
symmetrical.
yeah. I feel like
I
there's
love that it's
that-
hand done.
Mhm. that different art. And I know you have a totally new, different love and appreciation for going to Hoffman.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I can
Mhm.
only
I
About
love
how the love has
love it.
deepened.
I love the people. I love the company. I love the artistry of it. I can't say it enough. And I think that what I hear from people, what they don't like about it is they don't like that sort of vague hand done look.
sure.
And
Mhm.
they don't like the feel of it. And what
Mhm.
I like to mention about the feel of it is it's because of the wax that's on it.
Yeah.
But and they've boiled it and set it in color and they've done all of this stuff to make sure that it's all good, but it's still going to have a little bit of that stiff, almost starchy feel to
Yeah.
it. But after you've washed it a couple times, it will feel exactly
nice.
like everything else.
Mhm.
And the other thing, and we say this a lot, I think we even mentioned it a little bit earlier in the box opening, you can mix everything.
Yeah.
It is not a rule. If somebody tells you it's a rule, you can mix batiks, cottons, flannels, put it all
Linen
together.
blends.
Linen blends. That's where we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Put it all together. It is perfectly okay. It's even way more interesting when you have and you see the texture and
Yeah.
can feel the texture. So, on to this major bonus. Major bonus.
Yes.
Can you make it so that the very next video that plays is our Indonesian trip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what happened was, for those of you guys that are new that don't know this, back in,
Last October? September.
when did
Last
it go?
fall.
We don't know when it was.
Early?
A while back,
Last year.
last year. Was it in January?
Was it early? It could have been early.
I think it was
Early this
January.
year?
It was early this year. I think it was in January that we went.
It could have been.
Yeah, I think it was. Okay, that's irrelevant. It'll say
It
somewhere.
does
in the
not
video.
matter.
We don't know.
Very recent.
Yes. We went, about 50 of us, went on a fabric patch quilting cruise.
Mhm.
So we did this on a cruise line and we went to everywhere. We went to Singapore, we went to Vietnam, we went to, not the Philippines. Oh, I don't even remember.
Oh, those good places.
Isn't that horrible?
You can see it on a
Bali.
map,
I can see it on a map. Bali. We crossed the date line like 3 times. Anyway, and Malaysia, Indonesia. Anyway, we had a fantastic time. I want to go back and be there for like 6 months. The most wonderful people
You know,
you will
I've heard
ever
that
meet.
from like everyone who's
Oh.
went. Like Brandy, one of our fabric reps, they're going
Yeah.
back for like the third time, can get married and all that jazz,
Mhm.
and just love it there. Could stay and just
It
relocate.
is fantastic. It is tropical. It is humid, but not unlike. I've been to the southern U.S. It's humid down there. It's not anything different from that.
Sure.
Those people that came that were from North Carolina are going, this is my life. It's no big deal. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. It was perfectly comfortable. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't so bad. But anyway, the people that are there the peace that they have. I mean, they're Hindu, they're Buddhists, they're, it's a different lifestyle. They also, in Indonesia, they have like this, I don't know how it works, but like this technology dome over their country. They do not have Facebook,
I think that's
TikTok,
brilliant.
none of that social media that causes people to feel bad about themselves.
Yep.
It just helps people to be mean. They don't have any of it. It's not there. We could not contact people. We couldn't, they're just immune from it. You don't see anybody playing on their phone. People are
That's
just,
good. That's good.
they are good people, kind, thankful, generous people, generous when they have nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's I can't say enough. Love it, love it, love it. Can't wait to go back. But anyway, if you want to see that trip, we have highlights of that trip. We actually made some batik. We went to an iCat factory where they made iCat. If you don't know what that is, you'll see it and you'll go, oh, that's what it is. You'll recognize it when you see that. And then we went to the Hoffman factory. They don't allow those tours anymore,
Yeah.
but we had some insider connections, which was really, really nice. And Rami, the son of the owner, was who did our tour. And so what I want to show you is that in that video, out in the field, when they were laying these out on the grass, is how they make it. It's all hand done, and they're hauling it out there. They were making this
one.
Oh, I knew which one.
Yeah.
This fabric. This is it. This is the one. So we show you the process where they stamped it, dyed it, stamped it again, and then they sprinkled this stuff on it. This is what they were making, is this particular
I
fabric.
don't see how long the process takes. I mean, from watching them do it while they were there to now, that's how long it takes. And we didn't get to see this to order it until probably 3 or 4 months ago. Oh, maybe longer than that. 6 months ago. Mom saw it before the reps even saw it.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
just doing their strike off pieces. And then they made to order, and now it's here.
It's
It's quite a
fantastic.
process.
And what's really cool is to
I love
see
it.
the stuff that the guy was sprinkling was the green. And it was just, they kind
Out
of
of bottle.
wadded up. And
Yeah.
you have to watch it. If you haven't seen it,
It's cool.
you have to watch it. It's really, really cool. So, okay. So we're going to show you this. But the other thing too is that, again, if you're semi-new, not sure what we're talking about, we were able to design a chop. And chops look like this. And so this is how they make the batik, is they make these out of copper. There is an artisan that does this. They look at the design, and then this is all bent and melted and welded copper.
Yeah.
And so then what they do is they take this, you'll see them doing this, they dip it into a wax, and we did this on our piece, and then we drop it down on the fabric. And you'll see the one guy that, I mean, he just knows exactly how many times, and got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, doing it. And anyway, so we designed our own chop, and we designed for us sagebrush, because we wanted to pick something that was
Tis
kind of exclusive to us. Sagebrush. So we did this, and what they'll do is when we're done ordering it, they will mail us our chop, and it will be out of production. Nobody else can make it. It's our design only. So if you like the sagebrush fabric, you can only get it from us. And what we did is we ordered it in 8 different colors. And so
I'm going to go to the other side so you guys can see.
Oh,
it in
okay.
case you are new to this.
And so we'll show you. So we'll lay these out. I'm just going to lay them on top of here so you can just kind of see. So you can see our little sagebrush. So what they do is, so they started with their green fabric, and then they chop and they put the wax on there, and then they over dye all of this other color. So it's pretty cool the way that they do it. So all of this is the same design. They're just different colors. So there's this one. Oh, should we tell them what it's called?
Well, they're all a little different.
What one is this one?
I think I called this one the orange.
No, I think that one's called the rust.
This one's rust.
Yeah, that one is, I think, called rust, and I think this one is called green. This one, I don't know if you can see this. This one, I think, is called papyrus.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Is it kind of hard to see? This is
there
kind
we
of,
go,
think
I
of
got
this as a background. This one, I think, is called autumn. This is Marge's favorite. I love this one. And look at this one. With, I'll just give you a little hint of what's underneath there. See? All the ones that go with it. And then this one is black. Look at that with all of those. And then, so these 5, there is still some of this available. We'll talk about this again in a second. There are 3 other colors. This particular one, just so you know, is sold out. So some of you guys are already waiting for it to come and you got some of this. This one is the light green. This one, I think, is the one that is called orange. Gosh, look at that though with the color.
There's
Those.
less than a full bowl.
Yeah, this one, I think there's only like 9 yards left total. And I think this
my
one, there's
favorite one.
13 yards left is all. So there's less than a bolt of these 2 left. So just
But
FYI.
we wanted to show you all of them. So if you've already placed your order for all of, you'll know what matches at what we have today.
Yes.
If you want to add to that order, we'll ship them all together and then you'll have all your pieces.
Yes. So we'll show you. So some of you guys already have this or you have it coming, and we'll lay these out because, like, look at this down here. I'm going to lay this up like this. So we'll kind of show you. So if you happen to get the maroon, look at these. That is fantastic. If you happen to get the orange, you know, there's some darker stuff down here and over there. And if you happen to get the green, that all has the orange in there. So we're just gonna, you can see all of these we specifically got thinking that, and this one you'll see up close, this is a black background and that is a green background. Because yeah, look at it with the green. And look at this one, it just, everything goes with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, so let's look at these. And so what we'll do is, and we'll kind of wrap this up at the end, but get these while you can. We only have 1 bolt of each of these. We don't have extras coming. If we order more, if it's something that's even available, we'll see it in about 3 to 6 months. So it's kind of nice just to go ahead and pick and choose what you want to go with your stuff. If you didn't get in on that first round or the second round of the our sagebrush fabric, you can get that while you can. And if you order that, although we'll cut this on Monday, we're not going to cut your, we're not going to even receive the sagebrush fabric until Tuesday, which means we'll cut it on Wednesday, which means it will ship out on Thursday. So just to be clear, if you add sagebrush fabric to your order tonight, it will ship out of here on Thursday. So you'll probably get it, you know, Saturday, probably. So just, you know, so that we're not calling you saying, hey, are you okay with us waiting?
This order will be delayed a couple days.
Yeah. And then if you order this to go with stuff that you know we're going to be ordering on Tuesday, I mean cutting on Tuesday, we probably will do the same thing. We'll probably just hold on to it.
But if you put in your notes, hey, I have...
Put in your notes if you say, hey, I need it right now. I want all of it because I have other stuff and I want to start working on it. Just let us know in your notes. If we don't hear any information from you and we know we have an order for you, we'll probably hold off. So, but you know, let us know what you'd like to do. That way, then you just have one package. It all goes together and you can open it all at the same time.
It'll be like getting your own little kit.
We already have been planning what we're making. I think I already mentioned that. And so we will be filming the cutting. We'll talk about all of that. And what we did last time, is that something that's still available as a video? You should have,
Yeah.
and maybe search that, or Brianna can link it so you can find it easily.
Mhm.
But when we did it the first time, when we got the first I don't know how many boxes even it was. I know it came on a freight truck and on pallets, but we cut it and we asked everybody to guess how long do you think it will take for us to cut.
Whatever.
I don't remember what the yardage was. And we were way faster than we thought.
Yeah.
But I think I was the closest in the
You were.
staff for guessing how long it would take. And what we did was we put up our camera and we did a time-lapse video. Now, it was fairly boring to watch Brianna and I and Tracy at work, but the best part of the show was Maisie.
Maisie and Lizzie.
Maisie and Lizzie, so stinking cute in here. She's covering the dog, laying on the dog, you know, feeding the dog. So the Maisie show was super, super fun. And we had a prize for the person who guessed. And we'll do that again. And so we'll film it and then we'll give you those details, like I said, on Wednesday. But we'll have you guys guess how long. Don't guess on this video. It's too hard for us to keep track of things.
We'll let you know when the guessing is
We'll let you know, and we'll have you guess on the Wednesday morning Fabric Chat and Wednesday night. And then we'll announce it next Sunday on the box opening who the winner was, because by then we will have been done.
And at the end, we'll film it again so you
Yeah.
can see whatever shenanigans are
Yeah.
happening in the wayside. And
Yeah.
we'll announce it on that one.
Yeah.
too. So,
And I
yeah,
should-
can do that.
Yeah.
They can
And I should mention, I don't have the prize back here. We have a big fat quarter stack. We have one other gift that we're doing, prize that we're doing that ends on Wednesday. So this is your very last chance to get in on guessing how many bolts we have in the store. Because we keep saying when we do our introduction, we say, oh, we have 12,000 bolts in the store. We don't really know if that's the right number or not. We have no idea because it
It's a
changes
lot.
every single day. It changes. We might get, how many bolts have you seen that come in? But we empty probably 25 to 30 bolts a day. So it changes all the time. So we don't really know. So Tracy has counted. Tracy is the only one in the store that knows exactly how many bolts we have on that day that we decided to count, that we said we were going to do it. She knows the number. She's been keeping track. So if you put in your comments, or if you put on your order form, and some people say, I don't know if I gave you a number or not. It doesn't matter. Guess twice. We don't care.
We'll keep the best one.
We'll give you the best one. Anyway, guess. I'm going to say that Tracy has said that so far there is a person, I know who this person is, that's within like 20 bolts.
Whoa.
Pretty amazing. I'm not going to say who it is, but
It's not
that's like,
us.
it's not me.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I was way off and Brianna was way off.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, not that we would get to win. But anyway, if you want to get in on that just for fun chance, maybe it's, just guess a number and put it in your comments. Tracy's checking those, or put it on your notes. So anyway, that was a whole lot of information. Hope we got all of that. Let's show them this
Let's
up
show 'em
close.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to just keep putting a few pieces up here just so you can see. So this one.
You guys will see, I'll put all of the Sagebrush stuff, our Fabric Patch exclusive boutiques, up in the What's New section of the boutiques. And then following the Sagebrush exclusive ones, you'll see all of these. And then as you keep scrolling, you'll see whatever other boutiques are available.
Yeah.
So,
and this one, again, if you see it and then all of a sudden you don't see it, I think this is the one that there was only 13 yards left. So the first person to get, or the first few people that get this, when it disappears, it's because it's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's not there. So anyway, you can see the pieces that go with it, which are really nice. This is the one that was done when we were there. This one, oh my gosh, that is just a gorgeous piece of fabric anyway. This is nice. And then what's kind of nice is this one down here that you see a little bit. This is that kind of funny greenish gray that's in the background that is kind of fun with it. I love that.
One that you guys will see in that video, or
Yeah.
if you went with Mom.
Yeah.
It is 614 Bohemian.
Bohemian.
I think you'll be able to see.
6.
with the-
You'll be able to tell. We remember seeing
Yeah.
it. Yes. And then I just want to put the black one here too next, just to show. And if you wanted to add a little bit of color with this black one, I just love these because there's so much dark color. This is the same chop. Can you tell that?
Okay.
It's the exact same chop that they put on. It's just different colors, just different colorations. Same thing with this. I love that.
I
love that.
That one looks fantastic with maroon.
It really
sagebrush.
does.
I mean, it looks even with the
It
autumn
does.
one,
You know?
it looks fantastic. If you miss out on this maroon sagebrush, get that autumn one. Look how cool that is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's fantastic. Yeah. And then this is the same chop. No, it isn't. No, this
pine
is little
cones.
pine cones. Pine cones. This is a really nice brown. This one, you'll see this color a lot.
It looks like milk chocolate.
It does look like milk chocolate. So it's in the green. This one isn't the light, right? Did I get it mixed up? This is not the, oh, this is the one. We are out of this. If you ended up getting, yeah, sorry. If you ended up getting this and you have this in your stash, that's a perfect color. If you didn't get it, forget you saw it.
Don't look.
Don't look, Ethel. But look at this one.
With autumn.
This is autumn. There's still some autumn.
Oh, I
Look at
love
those.
that.
Look at those all together. Yeah, those are beautiful. Yeah, so this is autumn. And then here's another one that has all of the pine cones on it. And gosh, look at it with that one. This one is that same kind of funny, can you imagine doing that chop? This is that same pattern that we saw on that first kind of fuchsia one. But really great, great color. This one, can you see that chop? We've seen
my light here.
that chop before.
There you go.
That is the same chop as this one.
Oh yeah, we can't see both at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
Oh yeah, because you adjusted your color. Sorry.
It's good. We can see it though.
Yeah. Okay,
A
good.
little fern.
Really nice. Yeah. Just a
bramble.
nice little background, which is really cool. And then this one, this is the same design, same chop as this one. And then this one, this coloration is extremely similar to what we did with this. Do you see
Yes,
that?
Absolutely.
It's really the same. It's just that this is the sagebrush. So I don't know so much that I would put those together, but what's really nice is that coloration then goes really good with the green. This particular green we do still have. And then we're going to be getting into, look at these. This one is the rust.
Rust.
Yeah. Really nice.
Beautiful.
colors. Yeah. All right. It's a really
that.
nice one. Nice little pattern. Kind of a fun texture. This chop, we've seen this chop a couple times. We've seen this chop a couple times. And again, look at it with that. It's exactly the same colors, just in a different configuration. Oh, this one too. Let me flip that over. There's the pine cones again. This goes with every single piece. Yeah, sure. Here's the pine cones again with some of that gray and that dark brown. I love this one. What is this one called?
It's on your side.
What is it? Oh, I need my glasses. Palomino?
Oh, maybe. That's probably the color. Yeah.
Color is Palomino. Sorry, give me a minute to. Palomino.
I feel like we got some of the pink ones a couple weeks ago in this
oh, maybe
cool
we
big
did.
flower.
Well, this one is called Palomino and this one is called Fox. This is color 267 and this one is color 293. But I love
we
this.
can totally see the difference.
Can you see the
this
difference?
is a marbly
Green, black
Yeah.
background. Super fun. Goes with everything. And then this little guy.
Love that.
Love this. Again, in those same colors that we used for everything. And then that green. Really, really nice. Really, really nice.
Beautiful.
I know. And then, ooh, a stripe.
A stripe. I love good stripe.
I know. I love a stripe.
Oh, I love all of them.
All right. Okay. So again, I feel like we were pretty clear, right? So all of these, we specifically ordered these to go with our fabrics. And so it's nice that they're kind of arriving at the same time. I'm sure they were on the same ship.
Yeah.
So that makes sense to me. So put in your notes that because maybe you're ordering a bunch of this and maybe you have something else that you have. And if you say, gosh, I totally need, the 4 yards of red because that's my backing. I need to get that done, but you can save this for the other one. Just put in your notes how you'd like us to do it. It's easy for Tracy for it all to go out at the same time, but it doesn't have to be. We can ship everything twice. Doesn't matter. We just want to, we're super excited. Super excited. And then, so we ordered the first time that we ordered our chop, they sent us these are called strike-offs, where we picked the colors. We knew what we wanted. They print a little bit for us and they sent it to us and said, choose what you want.
Yep.
They chose, we picked 8 colors and we picked, 5 colorways because, in order for us to have a special order like that, we have to order 10 bolts. 10 bolts. 15 yards per bolt. So that's a lot of fabric. And so we ordered 5 colors. And what's really fun and sweet is that Aaron, our rep, and if you went to Indonesia with us, you met him, hung out with him a little bit. He felt bad for us. It's like, oh no, what are you gonna do with all that sagebrush? What are you gonna do with all that?
He did not believe us.
He did not. He did not trust us.
I mean, he was still gonna order it. He was still gonna
He was
take
like,
that 10 cents a yard.
They were gonna have that in that shop for years.
Yeah.
And we sold out of it, and then ordered more. And when we ordered more, this order that's coming is
All colors.
all 8 colors, 10 bolts of all 8 colors.
Yeah.
And we're nearly sold out of 3, and there's not a ton left of the others. And I believe that now that you guys see it again, and there's a whole new run of people that didn't get it the first time.
Yeah.
And people come in the store all the time and say, where is
Can I
that
see
fabric?
that?
I want to
Yeah.
see it. It's like, it's not here. We're waiting for it to come. So, little spoiler alert, we are going to order it one more time.
But we're gonna pick whatever we want to keep in the shop.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's gonna be a
We'll
quote
have it for a
unquote
while.
basic. So like that papyrus, which is a perfect background.
The white background.
We're definitely gonna get that one because why not have an exclusive background on one of the quilts we make?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So that's one we'll probably order again because why? If you are someone who likes batiks and goes in a lot of quilt shops, this is a background in
Yeah.
batik is the hardest thing to find.
It
and
is.
we feel like we did a good job.
Yeah, we really, really like this.
Yeah.
So because we're going to order it, and then we're going to retire this chop. We're
And
going to have a mail,
Then
and then
we'll
will
show
never
you
be available
our
again.
shop.
Yes, it'll never be available again.
Yeah.
And so we are going to order this one, but we're going to ask you guys,
Yeah.
to let us know. I kind of also think that the green is sort of a nice universal.
Yeah.
Um,
So what
one.
we'll probably do is I'll probably compile a newsletter and put the thumbnail, the pictures of all of the colors, and we can kind of do like a poll, click
Yeah.
here to vote on what you would love to see. And it's when you
Yeah.
can pick all of them if you wanted to, or pick your 2 favorite, which is really what we want
Yeah.
is the one that you feel like, oh my gosh, if I was going to go in your quilt shop and I was going to buy something, that's the color I would do.
yeah.
Just to kind of help us know. I mean, we
Yeah.
can get just one color, but how boring is that?
I think that we'll probably get 4.
Yeah.
We'll choose our top 4 out of the 8 colors because again, then it's another 150 yards
Yeah.
of each of those. And so we expect we'll probably have it for a little while.
Yeah.
And so
So I'll probably have that newsletter. We'll chit chat about it on when we do the big cutting of everything. At the end of that, when we do all of that, I'll end up having that newsletter attached to that because it'll be like-minded people talking about the same thing, and you'll
Yes.
understand where to vote. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see it. I feel
I'm
bad
super
for.
excited.
Is it Alex or?
I know.
Who's our
It'll be
driver? Is
Alex.
UPS?
Our UPS. Oh yeah.
Sorry, Alex, if you watch us. We're getting
Yeah, we need to get some
some
gift cards.
prizes. I know. Some cold water, a bag of ice, cookies.
Yeah,
Subway
we've done that
card.
before. Here's your present. Don't hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had Alex, our current UPS driver, the longest.
Yeah, I
because
think-
we get traded out
Quite
all
often.
the
We
time.
had Paul for a long time
We
too.
had Paul for a long time. Muscular guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We lost Paul, and then we had a
and
gal.
then we spattered for quite
Yeah.
some time. And
Yeah.
then Alex is a
I don't
trooper.
want the fabric patch on
I
mine.
don't want them.
Root.
Yeah. I remember our last guy. I don't remember his name. He was like, oh yeah, they're fighting over my route. And I'm like, oh, do they know who's on your route? No. And I'm not telling them. I said, ouch. We're proud of
Chris, you're
cool.
talking about Chris.
Oh,
He did not last very long.
No, he
We
traded our route
tuckered him out.
fast. 'Cause,
Yeah, he was out.
whatever else is on his route is probably pretty desirable. And I don't know why, because you get the fabric patch.
Sorry.
And probably the bookstore. I bet the bookstore's on our route too.
That's probably heavy. Books are heavy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, well. Anyway.
We'll take
All
care of
right.
it, guys.
Well, thank you so much. I think we
Yeah.
went very way long today. Sometimes we're just chatty.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But then but we'll have a special treat for those of you that have hung in here or fast forwarded.
To shoot a baby.
If you fast forwarded, you better go back because you missed some important stuff.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
All right. Bye, you
All
guys.
right. See you later.
Bye. What you doing? come out for a minute? You made a mess in there? Did you make a mess? Ah. Rah.
No good. Where
Where are you going? No, no, no.
Yes, Mama.
Let's go. Should we go change your butt real fast? And then we'll go do some stalking? Wait, where are you going? Were you going to chew your sandwich? No, we want you to chew it and swallow it. No. Maisie. Maisie. You want to tell us a story?
Oh.
Oh. What are you trying to do? Oh. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. You gonna wave? What are you gonna tell him? Are you eating sandwich? Is that a baby in there? Are you swallowing? Oh, thank you for the hug. You gonna wave at the baby in there?
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that? Cheese. Is it Maisie? Where's Wyatt?
He's not over here. Oh, you want your sippy? There you go. Can you say hi?
Can you say hi? Tell Mom to stay. 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 Ah, then she runs. That's her new trick. Stay, and then she runs. Stay. Are you still saying it? Hey. What are you doing? Hey, we got Tracy. What are you doing? Tell Mom to stay. Here she comes. You gonna dance? Can you hear the music? You pulling me? Where are you taking me? Into the music? Okay, let's dance. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.